Jake Paul has to stay away from KSI fight or his money-grabbing career is over, says British YouTube star's boxing coach. KSI's trainer says Jake Paul is avoiding their grudge match in a bid to preserve his money-spinning boxing career. A weight disagreement threatens to stand in the way of a blockbuster bout between the pair of YouTube superstars. Paul, 27, moved up to heavyweight to beat boxing great Mike Tyson, 58, in their controversial Netflix showdown. The American bulked up to 227 pounds, 16 stone 2 pounds, while KSI's last fight, defeat to Tommy Fury, was at 3 stone lighter at 183 pounds. Paul was, however, down at 185 pounds, 13 stone 2 pounds, when he was also beaten by Fury, leaving KSI's coach Alexis Dimitriades questioning the row over weight. Dimitriades told Sunsport, "I just don't understand. The common ground is 185 where everyone fought Tommy, even though I think we weighed 183. But we'll take 185, the same weight he lost to Tommy at. We'll take the fight at that weight." I mean, he claims to want to fight Conor McGregor at that weight, he wants to fight rematch Fury at that weight. But yeah, he's got to stay away from KSI because if he loses to KSI, his whole money-grabbing career is over. I think that's the difference between their coaches or their managers. He's an asset to them. The truth of the matter is if he wants to shut everybody up, take the KSI fight, that's how it should be. KSI, 31, is yet to return since a controversial points loss to Fury, 25, in October 2023 after suffering a hand injury. Meanwhile, Paul has won 5 times since his split-decision defeat to Fury in Saudi Arabia last year. His last was against a rusty Iron Mike, who ended nearly 20 years out of retirement to return. Despite criticism over the age gap, a huge 108 million tuned in to watch on Netflix. Paul's team had been planning a move back down to the 200 pounds cruiserweight limit of 14 stone 4 pounds, but they have since teased remaining at heavyweight. Shock fights against Anthony Joshua, 35, and Daniel Dubois, 27, have even been mentioned by the Americans' camp. But Dimitriades said, "Look, if KSI wanted to fight any of these guys, he'd get that fight as well. He's just not that type of guy. He's not delusional or disrespectfully trying to money grab, he's not that kind. It's not his character. JJ wants testing fights that are hard, that the public, that the people want to see, that he wants to be part of. It's like getting 2 top chefs to fight each other. I mean, yeah, it might be enjoyable, but I'd rather eat their food." I don't necessarily think that Jake Paul calling out Daniel Dubois is, I mean, it'd be fun to watch, but I don't know, maybe people would pay to see it, I wouldn't. It's just entertainment. I guess we're taking the word sports out of it and we're using the word entertainment more. So if we're breaching into that department, then fair enough. But ultimately, I think the fans want big nights, crazy fights, misfit-style fights with crossover boxers and athletes and things that really kind of whet the appetite.